Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer Bera and I'm here today to share my journey of resilience and how Stand Dare to Dream contest will help me to get to my destination. I'm a Nigerian currently residing in the United Kingdom. Listen to my story. I am the second child of the family. We are six children, then my father and my mother. In 2008, our life took a different turn because we were all born in the northern part of Nigeria. The Boko Haram insurgency struck and we were forced to relocate back to the east without a single belonging. We started life from afresh in the village. And worse still, we had to bear the shame of living in my maternal home till date because my father couldn't build a house of his own. My parents lost their businesses, which they do in the north. My mom became unemployed till date, and my father resorted to working as a church security in the daytime and private house security at night. Not only that, he labored so hard. He's doing town crier, he washes the toilet in the church, he carries seats for people and gets paid. And guess what? All his monthly income from these various sources, we are not even up to 25 USD. I, as the second child of the family, I graduated college as the best student, and my dream of going to the university shattered at this point because we could hardly feed, not to talk of paying school fees. To feed, we had to beg for money. We had to collect on credit. We owe to the point that all our neighbors stopped selling things on credit to us. I could remember a day I went hungry for nearly 48 hours. I was feeling dizzy. I got hungry to the point that I forgot that I've not eaten food. In order to break out from this vicious cycle of poverty, I know that education is my only gateway to success. I had nobody to give me. I had to look for a full-time job where I worked as a bossa, and my salary was below 10 USD. I had to do several menial jobs to augment my salary. Not only that, I turned into a multi-potentialite. I do shoemaking, bag making, bead making, laundry, car wash. I did all the legitimate job I could lay my hands on, just augment my salary because at this point, I, together with my father, share the bills and the financial responsibilities of the family. I have four younger siblings and one elder sister who is also struggling. She does the shoemaking job with me equally. Several times I had to skip classes because I'm working full time. And I also managed to graduate as the best student in my set. At a point when I was in year three, I thought of giving up on my education. I thought of dropping out because I could barely afford to pay my school fees and I still have bills of my younger brothers and sisters to pay. I nearly dropped out, but then I managed to scale through and I graduated as the best student in my department. At this point, to get a job became a huge hurdle that I have to pass through. I ended up working in schools as a private teacher. But there is this burning desire in me to do something for humanity because my daily prayer has always been, Lord, bless me so that I can show the world how to be charitable. I remembered a certain time when I went to a close friend of my father to seek for financial aid so I could be able to buy a laptop for my studies. He gave me the condition that I must date him before he would help me. At this point, I knew that the society has rotten, and the girl child is in trouble in this kind of society. While working as a teacher, I was looking around for how to solve societal problems. I recalled that yes, I suffered from period poverty because I couldn't afford menstrual hygiene products. And then tellers generate textile waste everywhere. And they burn these textile waste, which end up causing problems and greenhouse gas emission. I thought how to solve this problem. That was how I came up with my organization, Team Upcyclers. I started converting textile waste into reusable sanitary pad, and I help ladies in marginalized societies by teaching them the skill on how they can create their own reusable sanitary pads from textile waste. And not only that, I also teach them how to make fashion accessories like body wears, footwears, bags, artworks from waste materials. On the 20th of April 2021, survival instinct hit me hard when I lost my father to the cold hands of death. I knew that 100% of the family's financial burden now rests on my shoulders. Six children, one mother, all on my shoulders, and I'm barely 25 then. I had to think of a way to survive this situation. I wouldn't go into prostitution either. I had to look for a way to break out from these cycles of poverty. My salary then was barely 20 USD. I started applying for scholarships. From 2022 to 2024, I got 40 scholarship rejections and one wait list before I finally won the Dr. Meyamani fully funded scholarship to study at SOAS University of London. That was how I found myself in the UK. When I shared my story on LinkedIn, a lot of people were like, how did you do it? How manage 40 rejections and you still kept on applying? Like, how? I told them, yes, my family background, my financial situation wouldn't allow me to rest. Despite all the rejections, I knew I was heading to somewhere, so I had to continue. The rejections wouldn't break me down. Now that I'm in the UK, I decided to help people, marginalized people, young girls, and those that are passing through the same situation I passed through. I decided to help them by becoming a mentor. Already since 2022, I created 3 WhatsApp groups where I added people, I share opportunities with them, I mentor them on how to win these opportunities. But now, my biggest plan is to level up this year, 2025, by creating digital courses on scholarship, essays, competitions, grants, and how to apply and win for these scholarships. I also want to write an autobiography that contains my life's journey, and these are the books I'd like to write and publish and sell on Stan platform. I believe that as a newcomer joining this Stan platform, I'll be able to gain access to all the tools, opportunities, networking that I needed to just bring this dream into reality, to make this happen. Already, I started training people online. I started mentoring people one-on-one. But then I'm taking this to a next level. And joining this platform, this Stan Store, will help me to achieve this. My biggest dream is to become a humanitarian, to leave an indelible mark on earth so that wherever my name is mentioned, what comes to everybody's mind is charity and humanitarianism. Already I started making progress, as last year I was recognized as one of the top 50 Sheikh Global Student Prize finalists in the world. Winning this award will help me to achieve 3 things. One, to move my family out of my maternal home where we have lived for years. I should be hiding my face in shame now because we've stayed there for years. We couldn't afford a house of our own. Two, to upscale my business by launching my online classes and online courses on scholarships, grants, essays, opportunities. This will help students and entrepreneurs to gain access to both scholarship and funding opportunities to help them achieve their goals. Three, to enroll my siblings. 3 of my siblings are already out of college with no money to go to the university. I'll be able to enroll them in the university. I may not be the strongest applicant, but one thing I'm certain is that giving me this prize is an investment into my life and the lives of millions of people that will benefit from these opportunities, which I'll be able to achieve through this prize. Please, I beg you, do not let my dream to die. Do not let history to repeat itself. I have suffered the pain of rejection, the pain of loss. The Stand Dare to Dream challenge is my last hope. It is not easy to come out in the public to share your story, but yes, I summoned the courage to share my story in the public because I know that this is my last hope of moving my family out of my maternal home where we've stayed for several years. It is my last hope of launching online courses on scholarships, grants, opportunities that will help marginalized students like myself and entrepreneurs to gain access to both scholarships and funding opportunities for their businesses. It is my last hope of enrolling three of my younger siblings who have been out of college for over 3 years in the university. Please do not let this dream to die due to lack of funding. Thank you.